Civil rights during the transition. Article 3. Participation, equality, and diversity. Building a society in which everyone has a stake. The first two articles examined human dignity, freedom of conscience, and freedom of expression as the foundations of democracy. Yet these rights become meaningful only when citizens can actively participate in public life, and everyone enjoys an equal opportunity to shape the nation's future. For this reason, the fourth, fifth, and sixth principles of the proposed charter focus on freedom of association, equality between women and men, and respect for Iran's ethnic, linguistic, and cultural diversity. Freedom of association and peaceful assembly. Democracy is not confined to election day. In a free society, citizens must be able to participate continuously through political parties, professional associations, trade unions, civil society organizations, and peaceful public gatherings. Independent civic institutions balance the relationship between society and the state and help prevent excessive concentration of power. The stronger civil society becomes, the less likely a return to authoritarian rule. From a psychological perspective, civic participation strengthens trust, responsibility, and a sense of belonging. Citizens who have lawful channels for expressing their concerns are less likely to resort to confrontation or violence. During the transition, this principle requires removing restrictions on political parties and civic organizations, adopting transparent laws governing their activities, guaranteeing the right to peaceful assembly, and creating regular channels of dialogue between government and civil society. Equality between women and men. No nation can exclude half of its human potential and still expect sustainable democracy and development. Equality between women and men is not a privilege for one group, but a fundamental measure of justice and good governance. Equal rights must be guaranteed in law, education, employment, political participation, access to public office, and judicial protection. Citizenship should be based on merit and equal rights, never on gender. Research has consistently shown that greater participation by women in leadership improves transparency, strengthens public trust, and contributes to more effective governance. Practical reforms during the transition should include repealing discriminatory laws, ensuring equal pay for equal work, providing effective legal protection against discrimination and violence, and guaranteeing equal opportunities for women in public administration and political leadership. Respect for Iran's ethnic, linguistic, and cultural diversity. Iran has long been home to a rich diversity of ethnicities, languages, and cultures. This diversity is a national asset, not a threat to unity. International experience demonstrates that respecting cultural diversity strengthens national cohesion, whereas denying it deepens social divisions. Protecting the rights of ethnic communities does not weaken national identity. On the contrary, citizens whose language, culture, and heritage are respected develop a stronger commitment to the country's shared future. Alongside Persian as the common national language, this principle supports mother tongue education, protection of local cultural heritage, fair representation of all regions and communities in public administration, balanced regional development, and equal opportunities for every citizen. The law should also prohibit discrimination based on ethnicity, language, or culture, while independent oversight bodies ensure these guarantees are effectively enforced. Freedom of association, equality between women and men, and respect for cultural diversity are essential pillars of a society in which every citizen has a meaningful stake. Such societies resolve differences through law, dialogue, and participation, rather than exclusion, discrimination, or violence. The next article will examine three further principles of the Charter: the rights of sexual and gender minorities, judicial independence, and the prohibition of torture. Three safeguards that are indispensable for protecting both human dignity and the rule of law. Mahmoud Ashkanian, neuropsychiatrist, PhD.